What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another week of Hero or Zero here on the Heroes for Hire podcast. My name is Sean Meehan, and joining me as always is my very best pal, Mr. Conor Lawler.
Hi Sean, I'm glad to be here. I'm looking forward to another amazing report that I'm sure will be given by a great friend of mine.
Oh, this is very formal and cordial for the start of a show.
I have somebody else coming in to do a report.
Ah, there we go.
Oh no, your one's dog shit. I've got somebody way smarter.
Alright, we're doing chair again. Fuck it.
Okay, no, look, I've walked myself into that. And so, Sean, this is Hero Zero. This is the show where we choose one comic book character every single week. We talk their good points and their bad points, and we just give you a bit of a rundown of everything to do with that character. Now, I normally cover DC characters, and Sean, he normally covers Marvel characters. It is Sean's week this week, so I'm interested to know who he does. He hasn't told me. Now, I don't know if it's going to be better than Glassman, which we covered last week. So high stakes, big boots to fill is what I would say.
Big see-through boots to fill with Glassman there.
Also, if this is your first episode, you don't have to do anything, just chill out. But if it's your second or above, we'd really appreciate 5 stars, a like, a follow, a share, whatever way you could support the show. That would really help us out. Any sort of comments on Spotify or whatever you're listening to this on, that would really help. Just 1s and 0s, even if you wanted to do that, or just maybe your comments on Glassman and how great he is.
Yeah, it's been nice seeing the comments come in, especially on Movie Mondays and stuff. Seeing people's thoughts about.
I didn't like all the nice comments on the chair episode.
There was heaps. There was heaps, Connor. Yeah. It might have been our most commented upon episode.
Do you know why? Because once again, and if you don't know this, every year apparently at Christmas, Sean decides to report on the Marvel character Chair, which is just a chair. Now this year he did the same report as he did previously, which I feel like is cheating. And I simply stated, Sean, that's lazy. And what I would say then is all of the comments underneath it condone his actions. And not only condone it, I would say they encourage you.
I did get a number of private messages to my own Instagram account saying keep doing it. And I will.
And once again, we're here for Chair.
No, so if you remember in the Chair report, Connor, do we have any more admin to do up top of the show?
We have a Patreon if you want to help supporters over there. That's pretty good.
Of course, please.
But also, just tell one human being that we exist.
Just the one. There we go. I knew there was some callback that I hadn't done yet.
Please go on.
So in the Chair report, I offered you a choice between a new character we've never talked about before, and that I had prepared a report for, or Chair, and you chose Chair, famously.
I feel like you're misremembering how that happened.
I'm sorry. I had 2 reports prepared and we ended up doing Chair somehow. That's on you.
But you said, I've got one boring report for like a character that's normal, and then a different mystery report for a very mysterious character that's in this box or some shit.
Yeah, I did have a box with a little chair inside. And I never said she was boring, Connor. That's you. You put that on the woman. So...
Well, I think it was just by comparison, because you were like, inside this box is the greatest report you've ever seen.
And I was correct, folks.
Again, the greatest report again.
Today, Connor, we are going to be talking about a very important character in Marvel Comics, who is, like... It interacts with a bunch of heroes across the whole universe, but I think never really gets to shine as much as she deserves, because we're talking about Linda Carter today, also known as the Night Nurse.
Okay, I was just going to say Wonder Woman.
Yeah, similar names, different women. Not all women are the same, Connor.
Not all women are the same, Connor, you bastard.
How dare you, first of all.
Okay, so the Night Nurse.
Yes, shows up in Daredevil.
Yes.
And I believe also the Punisher as well for a bit.
Okay. Wait, Rosario Dawson?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no, the Defenders I'm thinking of. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. I was like, she wasn't in the Punisher. Maybe she was in the Punisher?
Yeah. Well, look, there's been a bunch of characters who have used the mantle of Night Nurse across
I suppose
comics.
If you're just medically helping people at a certain time of the day.
Well, this is it. So we're covering Linda Carter, who is like the most prolific Night Nurse.
Okay.
Created by Stan Lee and Al Hartley, first appearing in Linda Carter Student Nurse #1 from June 1961.
She got her own comic straight off the bat.
Had her own comic. Predates the Fantastic Four in Marvel.
Mad.
Crazy.
What?
So Linda Jane Carter was born in Allentown, New York, the daughter of a doctor who maintained a practice there. After graduating from medical school herself and becoming a registered nurse, she moved to New York City and began working at Metro General with Christine Palmer and Georgia Jenkins. Christine Palmer, who is played by Rachel McAdams in the Doctor Strange movies.
Very
same
good.
lady. While there, she fell in love with and became engaged to the wealthy businessman Marshall Michaels.
I'm sure he's going to end up being nice.
Marshall was a man in the 60s, so...
A wealthy businessman in the 60s.
Wealthy white businessman in the 1960s.
Clap your arse, fair play to you, love. Off you go.
And Marshall gave her an ultimatum. Marry him and leave nursing, or stay at Metro General helping people.
I'm assuming he probably didn't say that second part in those exact words. He probably said,
was me.
or stay here like a little dumb fucking poor idiot.
That was a real me making you choose the chair kind of decision.
I'm sure he said very offensive things.
Yes. Waste your life here, I believe, is the
Of course.
term. She chose to allow Marshall to leave and to continue pursuing her professional career.
Good. That's a good moment. That's a good moment. She's taken control.
Yes, really good, really satisfying moment. Also, just to remember, came out in 1961 as well. Like, you know, it was a good step for the time.
Are we saying she was seen as the villain in that issue?
Oh, she was woke, to be sure. During her time at Metro General, Linda demonstrated that her skills were not just limited to practicing nursing, but also included detective and investigative work. So the student nurse comics was like, she was a nurse in Metro General Hospital, and there would be little mysteries every week.
Are we saying, Sean, and look, I never get to say this. This is a phrase I don't think anyone's ever said.
Oh.
But are we saying that this Marvel comic predated Diagnosis Murder, the Dick Van Dyke Show?
Indeed it did, which also predated A Touch of Frost.
Well, the diagnosis was always murder.
Or no, that's House. House was lupus.
No, Dick Van Dyke and his son solved murders. And the question really is, why was that doctor solving all those murders? But don't think about it too much.
The TV shows you have watched fascinates me, because I know for a fact you've seen every episode of Diagnosis Murder.
I haven't seen every episode, but I really dislike Jesse, the character.
Hey, we don't have time to unpack all of that, Connor.
His son, his real life son, was the criminal. Don't mention it.
At some point,
Where my
Linda,
Diagnosis or murder fans at?
shout out in the Spotify comments if you're a Diagnosis Murder fan.
Just Dick Van Dyke.
At some point, Linda was rescued by a masked vigilante and afterwards decided to repay the superhero community by providing its members with medical health care. To accomplish this, she assumed a secret identity of her own, calling herself the Night Nurse and establishing a small private clinic hidden in Manhattan's Chinatown near Orchard Street. For all of my Orchard Street fans.
Doesn't really work as much.
But that's a cool... She's like, she was saved by a vigilante one time and she was like, oh, you physically can't go to the hospital.
And you might not have the answer here, but what was the vigilante?
It was just a like 1960s man in a trench coat style
some
thing.
guy who had a lot of chutzpah.
Yeah. He was just doing his best. He was drinking his milk and eating his steak.
I suppose that really we should all the heroes should be thankful to that one guy for saving her that one time.
Yeah, for being the inciting incident for actual healthcare for superheroes.
She started a union. It was crazy.
So she became dedicated to providing care to the entire superhero community. She formed particularly close relationships with Daredevil, Captain America, and Doctor Strange.
My question would be, firstly, does Captain America need that much medical help?
Does
he not heal super fast?
He does heal super fast, but he also gets hit super hard.
Yeah, he does have to. Yeah, fair enough. And Doctor Strange, if you're getting hit, you're not very good at magic.
Yeah, but also, like, Doctor Strange is a medical doctor.
Yeah.
And he trusts Night Nurse to work on him.
Well, no, I was more coming from, like, I just assume Daredevil has been assaulted at all times.
Daredevil objectively needs it the most.
Like, Daredevil is her biggest customer. When I think of Daredevil, people think of, like, the blood red suit. I think of blood, because, I mean, that man he's limping into the next fight.
Yes, which I think does come across very well in the show.
Yes, absolutely. When he's just always bandaged.
Yeah, he's always sore in that. So she provided long-term recovery care for Daredevil after he was severely injured during a fight with the Yakuza. Later, when Daredevil was shot, he asked Elektra to take him to her clinic. Because he's like, this is the one person in New York that can help me right now.
She's only seen me 14 times in the last 2 weeks.
Yes. I've got a punch card that I just... Also, the Hand and some FBI agents arrived there too, culminating in a battle and then in Matt Murdock's arrest. When a bloody, beaten Elektra arrived at Nelson and Murdock's offices after months of torture at the Skrulls, this is Secret Invasion in the comics, Murdock's legal partner, Franklin Foggy Nelson, enlisted the help of Night Nurse in tending to Elektra's injuries. Okay. So that's the start of Secret Invasion, is Elektra comes back and they're like, hey, you're dead as shit, right? Yeah. But she's like, no, I was tortured for months.
That's the thing I think of when I think of Elektra.
Yeah, she's had a bad time
Murdock,
of it.
Minutes from death. But I would say Elektra, dead.
Currently mostly dead, depending on the time.
No, my vision of Matt Murdock is minutes away from death, and then my version of Elektra is minutes after resurrection. That's what I always think of when I think of them. Very
good. Very, very good. But Night Nurse was like one of the first people called to the scene of like, everyone trusts her.
Yeah, but I think it's really good to have a character like that in the comic books, that like it's just it's not chaotic good, it's neutral good. This is just stable. Everyone just trusts, thinks if we're hurt, this is the person to go to.
Yeah, she's just a good person. Yeah. During the superhero civil war, the Night Nurse did side with Captain America and his anti-registration Secret Avengers. And then after the end of Civil War, she was trusted enough to be invited to attend the secret wake for Captain America after he was shot.
Because I suppose she's just respected by everyone because she's probably saved half their lives.
And then if you trace that back, like the fact that she saved their life, how many lives
have they
saved because of that?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
In terms of her relationship with Doctor Strange, I included this specifically for the first sentence.
Great.
After Doctor Strange was shot by Hitler's handgun.
Sorry, does that handgun have sentience?
No, but it is like, there is a thing in Marvel with Hitler's handgun that if you get shot by it, it's real extra bad.
What the fuck are you talking about, Sam?
Because it was the gun that Hitler used to kill himself, right?
No, I understand the concept.
You've heard of Hitler?
I know the concept of ownership.
Okay, good.
So you say Hitler's gun, I'm like, okay, well, I suppose Hitler own that gun. My point is, why does that make it any worse or better to be shot by that gun?
Would you rather be shot by a regular gun or Hitler's gun, is my question.
That's a question that I've never thought of, but maybe Hitler's gun for the fame.
Really?
Sure.
You would be shot by the same gun as Hitler.
If you're going to get shot, you might as well get shot and be like, oh, I got shot by Hitler's gun. Ah, well, fair enough.
Fella, I think we'll care the same whether you get shot by Hitler's gun or my gun. Yeah, but
it would add a little bit extra to be like, well, Hitler's gun was what took him out.
But then you have a tier list of there's better people to be shot by.
Okay, whose gun is the best gun to be shot by?
John Wayne's probably would have been.
Probably John Wayne, yeah.
Eastwood might be pretty good now.
Eastwood, yeah, that could be a good gun. I mean, are we going fictional or are we just fully Like real life.
I mean, look, dealer's choice.
The
Whatever
guy
you
who
think
shot
is funny.
Franz Ferdinand's good.
John Wilkes Booth.
That's what you want to get shot by.
So after Doctor Strange was shot by John
Sorry,
Wilkes Booth,
we skipped over it. That gun has sentience. Nobody who controlled it. It just fires.
it's got like weird like energy magic shit going on.
Yeah, so it's a floating fucking gun that goes around.
No. It was held by a lad called Brigand, who is no one. Don't worry about it.
What? How have we never touched on that?
There's a man running around wearing a semi-SS uniform.
Mussolini's grenade. What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, he just makes all the trains run on time. So after he was shot by Hitler's handgun, Conor,
Great.
please. Wong brought him to night nurse's hidden hospice for emergency medical care. When she learned that Brigand had stolen a special elixir that was capable of curing any illness, she insisted on accompanying Doctor Strange and Wong on their mission to recover it. So now she's in the field. The mission resulted in Wong almost being killed, the night nurse's clinic burning down, and the loss of nearly all the elixir. Did not go well.
I was going to say a good day at the office, but that's actually the opposite of whatever the good day at the office is.
There's no office anymore.
So it's but that's down. That's a good character arc for her though, because like that's her speciality. And then you go into the field, and then like her life goes up in flames, literally.
Yeah, and it's also because also field medics are a thing as well.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to explore. Hey, let's take the highly competent person and put them in something out of their comfort zone. Because
there's like there's less responsibility if the hero comes to you after the fight, but if you go in with them, then there's baggage there that the villains will also see you as the enemy.
Yes, yeah. And then they know you as well.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
She, like her, that's why the clinic in Chinatown got burned down. It was like because she made herself known. Right,
okay.
But also, Doctor Strange and Wong definitely would have died if she was not there.
Right, okay. Because all I'm getting from this is Doctor Strange, not great.
Not great. However, look, all that bad stuff happened during the mission, but it did foster a romantic relationship between Doctor Strange and the night nurse.
Oh, Doctor Strange. So, you know what? He probably seen 6 million futures, and the only one that ended up with him and her together, he was like, I do have to get shot by Hitler's gun.
And I do think that's a good story.
But I get to have sex.
The pair casually continued their romantic relationship and even worked together, but they eventually did go their separate ways, Conor.
Okay.
Sorry to break it to you.
I thought that was a romance to last forever.
The night nurse also aided other individuals within the superhero community. When Luke Cage was badly injured during Nick Fury's Secret War, Iron Fist and Misty Knight brought Cage to the night nurse's clinic to receive treatment. She also helped Aranya, who you'll know from Madam Web.
I know her well.
With battle wounds, helped Iron Fist with muscular strains, helped Black Tarantula recover after being stabbed by the White Tiger.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Iron Fist, muscular strains. I mean, he's got a fucking magic hand.
Yeah, but he doesn't, like, none of the rest of him is any good. It's just
you don't need it. You got a magic hand.
We're so coloured by the Iron Fist Netflix show.
Oh, I have a sore knee. You just punch someone. You don't need to.
Fucking eat a dragon again or whatever you did.
I hate you, Danny Rand.
Oh, I hate him so much. She is one of the few people trusted to stitch up Spider-Man after a battle. The revival and recuperation of Nomad, who is Captain America when he gives up the America stuff, and also administered chemotherapy to Firestar.
Fuck, okay.
So she does it all.
But so she just has this full-time clinic of like superheroes. Does she look after regular people?
Again, she's also working at Metro General as she does this.
Oh, so she just finishes her shift and then goes immediately into the second shift.
Yeah, it's kind of Flash-esque of like works for the police and then also is a vigilante in the spare time. Like she works for a hospital. You what?
When does she sleep?
She sleeps enough. It's comics, so it's like 3 hours of sleep is enough for everyone.
She's working on 42 minutes sleep.
Like Batman, who's like, I can sleep for 20 minutes and I'll be good for 3 days. Like
Perfect.
Then there's a whole section on Spider-Woman here. So this is Jessica Drew Spider-Woman, who has not become Madam Web yet. If that makes sense.
Well, look, I only think of Madam Web when you say Spider-Woman, because obviously Madam Web got her own movie, Spider-Woman didn't, so she's probably the bigger draw. But yes. Okay, we'll take that.
So Carter was visited by Spider-Woman, who had been feeling sick lately. Checking her up, night nurse told Spider-Woman that she had lost her radiological immunity, and her powers were now killing her.
What test do you run?
Do you know what you do, Connor? Is you hook her up to a machine, and then you read it off a clipboard.
The machine says beep beep, and you get the results.
Yeah,
Easy.
and then it's a really somber comic panel.
I've seen this before. The old radiation in your body is killing you. That does make sense.
This happens all the time.
All the time. I've heard this multiple times. Madam Web was here last week.
So she deduced it to be the work of her new employer, Michael Marchand, who is another radioactive being who I think he's like saps radioactive powers and resistance kind of thing.
Sapping radioactive things from people's bodies seems like a really good thing.
Yeah, but also if your powers are radioactive,
not great.
Not great.
To be fair.
During the symbiote, there was a symbiote invasion of Earth. Don't worry about it.
Ever notice that whenever Shaun talks about Spider-Man stories, he skims over them?
The second we hit a Spider-Man character, it gets fucking ludicrous. And it's gonna get worse.
Every time we do a Hero Zero, and Spider-Man is Shaun's favourite character, right?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't think it, because every time we do a Hero Zero for any character and Spider-Man and any of that world gets involved, you're like, and then there's also an invasion of symbiote. Okay, moving on.
Just don't stress. Don't stress. It's not important.
There's totems.
So during the symbiote invasion of Earth, the night nurse's clinic was attacked by a symbiote dragon.
Where's Danny Rand when you need him?
Well, actually, she does call Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Captain Marvel, along with Spider-Man and her now ex-boyfriend Hawkeye, for help.
Jesus, if you're going to ring an ex-boyfriend, why not do Strange?
Why not
Where
do
are you
Strange?
going with Hawkeye?
Why not do Strange at that point?
It's a fucking symbiote dragon. She's like in her phone book, she's like Clint, and then she's got Doctor Strange. She's like, well, Doctor Strange would be better, but we're on more awkward terms, so I suppose Hawkeye's he's fine.
So Spider-Woman managed to destroy the dragon by taking some of the radioactive serum that Michael Marchand had perfected, basically. So now instead of her body rejecting her powers, it was like, oh fuck, I love these powers, and made her more stronger.
Okay.
Yeah, Spider-Man comics are shit.
Yeah.
All Spider-Person comics are awful.
But we love
even the Ultimate Universe, Spider-Man has gone bad recently. Don't worry about it.
But that's the magic of Spider-Man, because he's everyone's favourite character, but like at least 80% of them are dog shit.
Yes. But by taking this serum, they defeat the dragon, but Spider-Woman is now out of control. She's like full aggression. She's starting fighting her friends just because she wants a fight.
Yeah.
And it's only because Captain Marvel manages to get her inside of a Hulk tank that she's able to be contained.
Okay, fair enough.
So it takes her a while to calm down. Eventually she does, and she apologises to all of her friends for trying to kill them.
You know what? It's something that you would probably need to maybe just say, my bad.
Yes, we've had that many times ourselves.
Many times!
So in terms of powers and abilities, she is just a regular human. She has expert medical training. She has certification as a general medical physician. She is an actual doctor. She just thinks that night nurse sounds better.
She was like, well, for the alliteration.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't be
dusk
day
doctor.
Day doctor sounds dumb.
Day doctor is a regular doctor.
Yeah. Working 9 to 5, 12-hour shifts actually.
And, overworked, underpaid. Frankly.
Oh Lord, I'm so tired. How do I make this diagnosis? Murder.
The night, fuck's sake. And then in terms of weaknesses, she possesses the normal vulnerabilities, limitations, and weaknesses of any normal human without superhuman powers.
That is, so the weaknesses are just, think of yourself. What are your weaknesses?
Yeah, what would kill you? That would kill her.
That would kill her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So much like all medical professionals, she's just a hero in her own right, Connor.
It's why are none of them immune to superpowers though?
Look, I'm not God, okay?
But I think that kind of makes her super cool. That like she's just in amongst this world, and it's just like the most regular person. Well, as regular as a really smart doctor can be, but like
yeah. But
not like me and you regular, like idiots, but like a smart person regular.
Yeah, like a competent human being regular.
Yeah.
And I think that I like it's like a handshake thing of it starts with Daredevil. And that gets passed on to Spider-Man, and that gets passed on to Captain America. They're like, no, this is someone you can trust and can help. I like how, and now all of the superhero community is like, oh, Night Nurse is cool.
No, and look, Batman has something very similar as well. So but it's an interesting concept to have. Just like you need, where does the hero go? That's super cool. Like the all-conquering heroes, where do they go when they are at death's door?
Yeah.
Who do they trust?
Yes, because you always need someone.
Yeah, exactly.
To
and so,
lean
I think you need a character like that because I think it brings a lot of balance. Because, Daredevil, just take any of them. So Daredevil, Hawkeye, but if they're going around, or Spider-Woman or whatever, but if they're just kind of going around and they just are never injured or they're just fine, you're just kind of well, it's less believable. I think it just adds so much to the universe. Just be there's somebody that puts them together, even if you never see them, and you might see her 1 or 2 times every so often, but it adds so much clarity to okay, that's why they can do it kind of every night or every second night.
Yes, and it also adds a level of stakes to after the fight. If it's we need to take them to Night Nurse.
And also then you can add a lot of drama to be nearly dead. And came back just from dead. Oh, that villain who nearly killed them. Oh, they're so much fucking more dangerous than we thought. We need to go out and get them.
Exactly, yeah. And then it's not like they sewed themselves up in a back alley and they have to deal with infection. It's no, it's an actual medical professional looked after them.
Yeah.
But it's still in the world.
You know what, Shaun? A very cool character.
Very cool character. Better than Cher?
I would say everyone. Answer that question on every report.
Okay, that hurts.
So if you have any other characters you'd like us to cover, we've covered hundreds of DC and Marvel characters, but maybe you have a favourite one that we haven't covered, please send it in to us. Either comment on Spotify or you can just send it to any of our socials, and we'll hopefully get back to you. We're on Blue Sky and Twitter and Instagram and all the good stuff. We have a Facebook group as well if you want to join that, but most importantly, as we said at the start, is just to tell one human being that we exist.
Just the one, please.
So I've been Conor Lawler.
I've been Shaun Is.
I shall see you all next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.